Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? Running just a tad bit late. Not too bad. Not too bad. I was making memory, saving up space because you gotta. I maxed it out a little bit, so it takes time to get everything going. Plus, I feel like I didn't go to. I feel like I slept hard. I feel like I slept well, but I feel like I still want to go to sleep. But that's not what we're doing. Working on time. We're working on efficiency. Working on gotta get to work. Plus, I got a new thing I got to do at work today, clocking in wise. So it's gonna be a little change. So it's gonna take some time to learn, and it's a curve. But I like the graphics so far. Episode 6, we have streaming every day till I get a job in my field or get more subs. Bringing new segments to the show to help keep it on track with its 1 hour time slot. So exactly, this is what I'm doing. I'm learning to stay with my time, and yeah. So let's get started. Let's make sure I heard that too clear. Let's check my audio check real quick. There we go. That should sound way better. That should sound way better. That should sound way better. All right, cool. Yeah, I was like, I heard that music. I shouldn't have heard it. Yeah. So just getting the show going. Let me get ready to show myself. Boom. Hello. Sorry, I was like I said, I woke up and I meditated. I relaxed. I focused on just kind of how we got like I put an hour into getting all this stuff going in the morning right now, and I was like, wow, it does take some time, and I already had everything from the day before, so I've just been kind of like piggybacking. But I like the way I ended last night because so Sunday is now a Sunday is what I consider a just kind of like a get ready to reset day. We kind of reflect a little bit on the week because I mean I do a lot of things, so I want to like kind of talk about some of the stuff. And I mean when I say I do a lot of things, I don't think everything I do is like cool or crazy or important, but it's fun. It's just like or like I like doing just things I have to do. Like we're working on the yard all weekend, so we did like a weekend warrior task, and yeah, that went well. Still not done. Gonna finish this. Gonna finish as much as we can this week. Got a lot of. I had to go to the dump a lot. Had to get a lot of stuff out of the house. Around, and so now the yards are looking nice. The grass is coming in good. The grass is coming in really nice. I had a whole conversation about that. Yeah, last night. It was actually fun. I had to go through my archives to get rid of more memory for this start doing these shows. So now I have like 2 hours available. You have to go through like all your old stuff, and I have some stuff in here that I don't think I've saved. I don't know where I saved, so I still have it saved in StreamYard. So I need to kind of go through it and just clear it out. I want to be able to have like all that. It gives you like 50 hours. I pay for like I think the professional one, so I get like 50 hours of a I guess recording it'll save store for me. But yeah, so we're gonna move forward. So I have topics now, and we're gonna do segments, and because yeah, I like I guess this is like you're watching me build this show as we go, and it's gonna be it's a thing to be like, oh, you started it one day, and then you just keep going, and then you see it grow. So it's like seeds. Oh, but I also want to I want to talk about something because I think I'm gonna I need to come clean already in the first episode. First of all, let's give ourselves a round of applause because I don't have anything to write with. Because we're doing day 6, so this is the 6th day in a row. All I can do is find this permanent marker, so we'll use this. There we go. Keep going. We got to keep doing the job. There we go. Day 6. So I think I need to clean my lens. I think it probably got dirty because I've been grabbing it by the top and all that stuff. There we go. Now I'm coming in clear. All right, yeah, real quick. I'm gonna come in clean. I think I was waiting for Bostic to reply back to me because I sent him a message. I posted my posted a new like every three stand-ups I do. I just kind of do a little video and I post it to my social medias and just kind of keep it together. Just kind of just to show that I'm still doing it. But I don't really, my jokes aren't good at all. And well, I have a few. I have a few hits, but I'm learning, figuring it out, doing the whole. It's a long journey, so I'm not trying to like. I'm not trying to. What do you call it? Rush it, but I am running this stream out of my video store that I'm gonna bring to live. We're gonna talk about today, and I think we're gonna get in trouble. We'll see. I haven't. There was I commented. Somebody commented something. It looked like it was a bot or it was a fake account, AI account, and a friend of mine, a childhood friend of mine, who's kind of a cabron. He was making fun of me for replying back to a comment, and I just said, it's probably a bot because it's always like a Russian bot or whatever, and I think it was. So I don't know if the bot replied last night. I haven't checked because I was waiting for my buddy to reply to the conversation I sent. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, that's nothing bad. I just thought it was funny. Like I was like, oh wow, it's like we're in the space age now. Like this is what we're doing. I'm in the digital realm. So whatever I say or write on there, I don't know. I was thinking about it, like talking to my brother yesterday and saying that like if you write something, like if I tell you something, you don't have to believe me or not, but for some reason, if I tell you the same thing on a YouTube channel, you'll believe me more. You'll be like, oh wow, I do believe him. But I was thinking like, why would people believe that? But I think it's because it's like a confident thing. Like you're like, oh, I'm putting confidence in the fact that I'm gonna go on record saying I said this. But even at that, the records going to be changed and stuff. So that's why you take forever to. It looks like you're procrastinating, but you're just learning really slow. It happens. But so we're doing segments now. So like last night we ended with talking about RST Video Store. It's in the view skew. So I do have some ideas what I'd like to do about what do you call it? Getting my Manic Movies up and running because it is open. I have the Facebook page and the IG, and my IG is what? Let me fix that. My IG is, I guess we'll put it what it is, like on Instagram. That way, it's like that. I don't know why I did this. I just walked back. So home. Oh, that's right. Home video store. There we go. That's why I called it. Boom. So we're talking about my my Manic Movies home video store. So I've always had an idea to start my own business or just do my own stuff. My mom taught me a bunch of things. She's a businesswoman, and so now I'm applying it as I've gotten older. I want to do my own thing, and there's the whole purpose of this show is to show myself and show other people, but for sure myself that I can consistently do something to get what I need to do. And I've been trying to figure out how to break into this world or this multimedia world, or what do I bring, and then trying to even like watching a bunch of YouTube and doing research on it and watching TikToks and all this, figuring out, and then even like watching how it's played like a game where people will come in and like troll you and come at you, and it's like understanding that like keeping your composure is going to be really like what's going to help. So all that being said, I'm just trying to show how I can move forward with this, and this is fun. So we're here for it. So that being said, I wanted to talk. So we're gonna do segments, right? So I have my Manic Movies, show and tell, and a resume, and then writing. Because everything, like I have these like 10-minute segments. So we have four topics. We have talk about the video store, and then show and tell is gonna be like like a convention or a movie set or something. Something that's usually I can talk about on my Manic Mondays. And I'll just kind of like just see what's going on. I'll figure it. I know like I've been talking about show and tell on this, or I could just bring in like talk about like Transformers, or go back and watch a movie or rate it or whatnot. And the resume is actually going to be we're going to be building up. Take at least 10 minutes an episode, and we're going to build up my my website, which is my resume, which is like your portfolio, right? So we are doing something new. We do have to let people know what we're doing. A lot of people have actually told me that I don't know what you're actually doing. Like, what's your target? What's your thing? I was like, well, I could just kind of create things. And I think it's because I read that book, The Alchemist, at a really young age, and or a good point in my time in my life, and it just kind of taught me like you have to learn like how to you know I don't know, create things, make things, adapt. Learn from your surroundings, learn from the bad things. The Alchemist is a really good book. That's just more of a my Manic Monday topic. I'll go talk about that tonight. But right now we're focusing on my Manic Movies, and the movie and the so I was always like, well, what can I do? So I want to be able to show that I can get a job doing either like animation, or not really. I'm sorry, I can't say animation right now because I'm still working on that. But I would like to get working towards animation. But I can be a writer. I could do I could do a sketch. I could do I guess short form. I can do full movie. We could do script writing. So I'm gonna follow that in here. That's why there's a writing 101 at the end of this. But the resume part, I definitely gotta let people know, like, oh, that's what he's up to. He's focusing on his YouTube channel. Oh, he's focusing on his Instagram. He's focusing on it. Like growing an Instagram following, I think it's tough. I think it's really difficult. And it's like it's one of those that's just been, it's been a seed I've been like trying to figure out how to nourish and how to grow, and it's just not growing, or it's like not, it's moving a little bit, but I'm just trying to have fun with it. I did, however, launch a new IG page yesterday, so look out for that one, and that one's going to be called let's see, I got it right here. So I got a new one. I mean, you guys seen it right here. There we go. So there we go. That's gonna be my new IG page. Gonna keep it on for a few minutes just to see if anybody catches it right now. But yeah, that's kind of just like when I do the space cowboy thing, the cyber cowboy. When I go on my little adventures, and kind of want to post about there and just kind of do certain things away from. It's a new persona, it's a new thing, and it might be my new handle for when I get into gaming. So we might start something here. We might have started something here. We'll see where it goes. Yeah, I think we got something going here. But we're going back to my Manic Movies. There we go. So I'm still doing this every day. I do like watching people like grow their channels and how they do it, and how a lot of people do it. But the movie store, it's my home video store, so it's my idea, right? So I want to grow it. But we did find out last night through Google that there was a Indiegogo page in 2019 for RST Video, and it yeah. So we talked about it last night, and how the view skew, the one Kevin Smith created, how it has they're trying to bring it back, but I don't know what happened. But there is someone here that left their little trail here, so maybe I can reach out to him. But also, let me go show you something else. There is someone I will be reaching out to. I think this person's like a character. I've emailed them before, message, but I didn't follow through on some stuff. But let me log in real quick to this. Oh gosh, sorry. It's gonna take a second. I got a verification code I gotta do. I don't want to do it on the air. I mean, I'm doing it on the air, but I don't want to do it on. Okay, 8. Let's see. All right, cool. I'm here. All right, so let's look them up real quick before I. And look at it. There we go. So let's see. What is his prices? Oh, not bad. All right, cool. So check this out. This is how we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little research. We're doing a little R&D for the store. So check it out. So if you need to find out about certain things, or you're doing a research page, or you're trying to figure stuff out, you need to go to a certain. You have to go to like where the I guess the source is at, right? And sometimes you could actually get into it with the media, and you learn about a lot of certain things while you're going on this little journey. But sometimes it's better just to get it from the horse's mouth. So I here have a lead here. Check this out. And this is costs a little bit of money. It's not too much. It's not going to break the bank, but it's Vince Pereira, the View Askew historian, hot goalie in Clerks 3. I'm known as the View Askew historian for my memory and knowledge of early days of View Askew. I appear in all early films as hot goalie in Clerks 3. So he's got people got questions, he's got answers. So I can ask him about certain things, but I do need to do some research today, and I gotta, I'll bring it in tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm gonna go this route. It's only like $8 right there. Look, and you get a 20% off Mother's Day, so got to tip them. So it's about tip a good, give them a good kickback. So something I found out about these, you can tip the person. So and you could message them for $2, but I have them on Facebook, so I don't have to. Maybe we'll save the fees there. But I can message. I can find them out. I can do it on View Askew here, and then let's talk about the quick stop. Talk about View Askew. Talk about how much of a real place it really is. It does exist. So we got a direct link here. So this is a good lead here for me to do. So I'll reach out to him today, see what happens. I've been having a good time on Cameo. I have some cameos here. You wanna kind of dig in a little bit? Let's see. Where am I? Orders. What do I got in here? I got Mick Foley. I got a Robert England, a Mara Quint. Okay, this is this account. So this has 3 that I have for him. So we'll talk about these later. But yeah, and we'll go down that route. So that way, because I also I'm got an archive of video. I interviewed one of my friend's moms because she was the manager at Blockbuster, and I never got a job there, but I always wanted to like work kind of that thing, that kind of store. If I was gonna work at a retail store, it'd be Blockbuster or a video store, right? This is mine. So what do you call it? I think the fact that me interviewing her and gonna go back and watch myself just have questions, and we did a Zoom call. I mean, it's 20. I was like, let me see how it goes, how the daily routine goes, and I could actually check out my journalism skills and see about interviewing. But I gotta go look for that. And hopefully, I still have it. Hopefully, it wasn't corrupted or anything, and my hard drives. But I gotta go back and get that and bring that to life, and I'll post it on YouTube, and then do some shorts on for IG, and then some shorts for TikTok. I'm figuring I gotta do the social media trail. It's a lot, but that'll be kind of like my foundation of how I get the store going, because I would really like to have this thing open 24/7, but have it towards where if anybody needs a resource, anybody needs somebody or needs a reliable someone for a set or a project or a voiceover or something, they can come here and they can ask around, and we can point them in the right direction or point them in the wrong direction, and they learn. I come back, hey, it's like all right, and then we learn, like, don't go down that route. We'll take care of each other, But that's what I'm thinking. Thinking that see, this is kind of starting more and more. I didn't have this till right now, the home video store. I didn't think about it till last night, and I started a little bit late too because I started talking to my brother, and sometimes I start getting a little preachy, but I was kind of warming up a little bit. Not preachy, but I was kind of like, dude, check this out, check this out. And I just started going back and giving him a background check. But also too, this show's early in the morning, so I'm not expecting a lot of I'm not expecting a lot of traction yet because it's so damn early, and I'm already up. I already been up I woke up at 5, so I've been up for 3 hours and 21 minutes. So and I just chilled and relaxed for a whole hour. I it's funny because I wake up, I was asleep, and I wake up, and then I start meditating. So I fall right back into my meditating state, just stay there. See, that's all it is, and you're just focusing on your breathing. Before you know it, you do it so much and so well, and you focus, and that hour goes by like this. And I think I only did like 40 minutes today. Like I was just kind of just there on, because sometimes even if it can even start by you rolling out of bed. Well, first it's like waking up and being like, oh, I'm awake already. So you just close your eyes and just breathe in bed, and then I think you'd be like supining, if anything, and then look that word up, look at that $5 word up, and then you could also just start rolling over the side of the bed and just start breathing like that. But I really like just like, you know, sitting here. But I did this inside, and then and I did that, and then yeah, then I took an hour to kind of think about what am I going to do with this show. So I put an hour into this. So there is I'm working on timing because last night we went an hour and 20, I think hour and 40, something like that. We went over, but it was fun. Like I was having a good time. I had questions, people were asking questions, and I had a constant 4 people stream. So I'll be getting my schedule out. It's gonna have to be like this because it has to be before I go to work, and that way it's easier for me to do this. Because work, it gets pushed back a little bit a lot, and even if the trucks already got delivered now, like they're ready to go. And Monday's kind of my easy day, so also we're seeing patterns here, and I'm gonna gauge myself how I do it. I mean, it's in the title of this show I'm doing now. If we're gonna get a job in media or in my field, what's my field? Let's go look for a target. Let's go figure out where we're going. Let's go look for that field. Let's go look for that. And also I'll need to do a better job at letting people know I'm here, in case anybody has questions or anybody wants to see what I'm doing. I'll be doing this in the morning, and it's yeah, it's fun. I'm a morning person, so I like to enjoy doing things early. But right now for the My Manic Movies home video, I think I have a good solid foundation. I have I lost the pencil. What did I do with the pencil? I have someone to ask about how the View Askew was, and how the RST video store was, and then I have someone to kind of talk about how day-to-day actual interaction goes, and I'll by what I asked then and what I know now. So we're gonna have to try to find a middle piece there and put it together, and that way we can start putting more time into the store. I know I'm gonna have to do something like be in the store like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday something like Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, and then be there for like 2 hours or something, and just be kind of talking about what's out there, what's going on, just to stay up to date with certain trends or certain things that like people are doing. But yeah, feel good about that. So we can really talk about how the View Askew does exist. So how to really get it, how to get it going, how to go, and I don't know. I'm having fun just figuring this out, and my brain is always very active, so I like to keep it going. Let's see, what is this one? All right, let's do this. So I got a new thing to do, and we're gonna hit show and tell. So now we're moving into a new segment, show and tell. I don't know what this is going to be about, really. I just know I like doing this kind of stuff. I like showing and talking about certain things. I think that's kind of what I started doing the episode earlier. Was kind of like, all right, this kind of happens, so I'll talk about it, or show what happened and talk about it. But even like that, even like yesterday, we found out that I had posted about probably doing a watch party in a group, and they deleted it. So let's see how it goes. But no, I'm having a good time. Oh, someone's here. Oh, you got a movie idea. Let's see. You got a movie idea yesterday. Jamie Foxx and Martin Lawrence, Wanda and and Shanae Save the Hood. Oh, okay. I guess we could shoot this as a time capsule in 1990. That Wanda. We gotta do a modern day Wanda. Man, Wanda. No, just bring Wanda back. That'd be a good idea. And then nowadays, Jamie Foxx would have to do that. That's like a layup. That's like a layup. That would be Martin Lawrence. That dude. I don't know, or a battle. Who would win in the battle? But like, that's a cool idea. See, talking about it, movies, talking about certain things. We could do like a 90s version of a modern day telling. Oh, that'd be cool. Getting a person now, a younger person in their 20s, or like in their 30s, and seeing what they think the 90s was like, and then using these two characters, Wanda and Shanae, and see how they navigate. I haven't seen the last OG, so that's one I need to watch with Tracy Morgan. But I think that he's like, I think the story goes that he was he was locked up, and then he got out, and then like technology took over, and he was thinking it was a certain time, and now it's different. So he's trying to navigate through life. That would be kind of cool. Seeing Wanda and Shanae going through life now, and see like that would be funny. I mean, we haven't seen Martin Lawrence in a minute. That'd be good. Or has he done anything? Should I check him out? Let's see. Maybe do some research. Um, there's also segments show and tell. Could also be someone showing. We could talk about it like this. You show me, hey, show me an idea. That's cool. Like that would be cool. Watch, watch, watch Jamie Foxx and Martin Lawrence team up. Do they have a team up? Gotta do some research on that. For the time restriction, all this stuff is going to be later. Because if I go through it like now, like I do my Mac Mondays, we're gonna have a long episode, and I got to stay within my hour time frame. I'm also doing this because I got a show coming up, and I got to do the marketing this afternoon. For Electrónico Fantástico, Spanglish en Vivo. It's my show I put on at the Fallout Theater. We have one on May 24th, 7 p.m. So I'm the last show, my first show I did. I bled into the kind of the other the time period from the switchover from the show 1 to show 2. I bled in a good chunk, so I don't want to do that again. The kind people that come at me didn't bother them because they go on anyways. They're professionals. So I'm learning to tighten this show up so we can have more of a. And plus, I'm doing this 5 days a week, 7 days a week. So we just got to talk a little bit because it's a lot more about actions and talking in this one. Where my Manic Mondays is going to be more of me like navigating through everything like I've been doing. Just we can look up something, or we can have we could just whatever. If somebody wants a topic, or also like I'm also learning to, I don't have to address like everybody's comment or anything, just so we can stay on topic, and maybe we can talk about it, or something I can talk about it later and bring it back. And that's why I have the Facebook page going for my Manic Movies, so we can have for the video store, so we could have just like a fluid discussion, or hold on to it for later. And when I say later, like not like weeks or something, just go talk about it over there, because this show's definitely going to be more geared towards me landing a job or getting subs, and the subs would be for people that are kind of in my position right now, where you feel like you're good enough, but you don't know if you're doing the right stuff to get where you need to go, and then there's no real clear target or image. There's no real way to go. So I'm just gonna be like, hey, as long as we leave a paper trail, as long as we leave a what do you call it, some crumbs we can follow, we'll know we can find a way, find a story, and the trail leaves a tail. So that's a good one. Just thought of that down the spot. What do you think? Boom, booyah! But this is the show and tell portion of the show. So I have 4 topics basically. What I do, we're going to talk about the video store, we're going to do show and tell, and then we're going to do what did I say, what's the third thing? Resume. So in a little bit we'll start on the resume in about 2 minutes, and then we'll talk about resume, and then like what jobs I qualify or whatnot. We'll actually go, I got 2 minutes. Let's actually get my resume going right now, so by the time that segment starts, we won't have to I don't have to wait. And actually, let's see if I can use my Indeed one. God, I have like 5,000 emails, and it's because of my damn Indeed. It keeps sending me like, hey, you like this job. Come on, man, take this job. Oh, yeah. Now, this isn't the current one, but this is one that I've been sending out. So, yeah, I better stop doing that. Let's see real quick. All right, so this is the one. This is the one where I've had it. I was like, all right, tired of this. All right, here you go. We'll go through this one. PDF. That's what we're going to have to download this, I think. But yeah, so that way y'all can see what I'm seeing. Wait, how am I gonna do this? I really have to like. I guess I have to export it, and then no, I should. It's already exported. Let's see. Yeah, I got about 45 seconds, because that way timing it's relevant, and that way it'll help me out. It'll help me with actually getting to things and through things. Wait, what is this? Whatever. Oh yeah, that's the conversation from yesterday, Futurama. All right, let's see if I can bring some of this stuff in. We didn't get to do a Barbenheimer. We didn't do it. It's a Ben's grown up, everybody. He's got a real job, and he's doing a good job on his job. Job good, job noted. but he's got things to do, so I can't like force him to do things. So, but we're gonna meet up. He's still we talk. He's a good friend of mine, my best friend. We live in a box, and I want to make sure that let's see real quick. Sorry, I want to make sure that he's doing good on his side, so we don't so I don't. All right, whatever. So I don't mess with him. I'll make sure he's in a good space and he's working well. But we'll get on this. We'll get on Barbenheimer. Where did I just do with the? Oh, you know what? That's why, because it's right here. Boom. There you go. Sometimes I forget. Also you can't do that. All right, we'll figure out. I didn't do that properly. Anyways, we'll just do a little. We'll just kind of go through my resume and see. Can I do that? We do a presentation and share screen. No. Resume. Or how about hold on one second. Yeah, okay, 1 second. Let's see if I can just see if I can get through here. If I can get through here, this will work. If not, then we'll just talk about it. Because it's like I had no, it's preview. Is it this one? What's the other preview? Yeah, it's that. All right, cool. Let's see. It should be this. All right. Let's see. It's not coming up. Good thing I looked because I didn't want this to be. Okay. Is it sharing? What's going on, StreamYard? I hear. Well, then we'll just do this. Watch. We'll just keep it simple. Not going to fret it. We're going to just improvise. That's all we can do. Right? There we go. Check this out. And then we'll cancel to close this. Stop the screen sharing. There we go. All right, here we go. Resume talk. So that way we can see where we can fix. Like this, I think, this is where I had enough. This is where, because let's talk about this real quick, the resume part, because it's really frustrating when I got catfished by a company. I was like, this feels too real. It feels too good, but they're communicating with me. They're checking in on me in the morning. They're being human about these things. So I was like, all right. This is cool. We're talking. We're communicating. They like me as a candidate. They're actually treating this like a professional. And what ends up happening is, it was like took about 3 weeks, and they're like, oh, hey, CJ, you're looking good candidate. And I looked up the business, and they had a legit website. And I was like, oh, this thing's like interactive. But I mean, I didn't really go through it. I just saw the website, and I was like, oh, okay. There was a Facebook page for it. And the Facebook page was like kind of, it just looked like a very standard generic page. Like anybody could have made it. And, but they had asked for they said, yeah, we got hired. Here's your hiring paper. Here's your hiring contract. Like I signed like they have like my signature. I'm pretty sure they have all my identity stuff. But I signed this stuff, and I was like, all right, this is kind of crazy. And then I got it through Indeed. That's why it pissed me off, because it was through Indeed, and they asked me for my routing number so they can give me my first deposit or my hiring check. So I gave them. I have a account that I just use for gambling, like it's just online gambling. It never has money in it. Like if I have $20, I'll put it in there. If it makes $20, I'll take it out. I don't use it, but I've had the account since like 2005, so I don't close it. And I put that account, and then sure enough, the next day they tried to withdraw like $2,700 out of my account. They tried to make it like they tried to use my signature and everything. They tried to force it, and I had to put a stop payment for that amount during the same day, or I forgot how I did it, or because they tried to take it out, and then I put a stop payment, and they blocked it because just in case they tried to do it again, and they did. They tried to force it again. And I was like, man, that's like corrupt. Like people are really, I mean, it was legit. Like, especially like getting you at a vulnerable time in your life when it's like, it's 2021, 2022. And we just came out of the pandemic, and you're kind of like, who do you trust? What do I do? And then you go into a company like Indeed, and they're just like, man, the more I work with people that work for these companies, the more I understand why these companies work the way they work. And, there's like, we're just here to help you a little bit. We're not here to do everything for you. And it's like, yeah, but you're letting like people like take your identity, or let people like do things to you, and you can't protect yourself. So this way, I'm just like, you already know I am. We're going. At this point, I was already pissed because I was applying for jobs and just not getting. I was getting no calls, and a lot of people were like, no, you're just not qualified. Or sometimes I'm getting overqualified for stuff, and that's a funny one. Overqualification is a funny one. But right now I'm like overqualified for the job I have right now, but I'm also hurting because the job I have right now is manual labor. It's enough for me to get by, but I do need to grow. This is what I'm doing. This is the whole thing. So at this point, what I did with, and I don't know if y'all can judge me on this one, but on my Indeed now, if I apply for something, here's what you see. I have content creator and motion graphics designer. I still have the motion graphics designer because that's where my degree's in, and I love that. I can pick that up real quick, and I'll figure out how to get there and how to do that in this show and show some practice. But I got tired of this, so I put these two links are my YouTube channel and my Instagram account. They're my two main platforms. I am learning to grow my audience. I've recently started working on my TikTok account as well. This is who I am. If I look like a good fit, give me a chance. If not, it was nice to have been considered. Then we start with, I am a Austin Community College graduate with an AAS in motion graphics animation from 2017. So now I updated a little bit. So it's kind of just letting people know what I'm doing now. But a lot of this stuff too that I'm learning that, I mean, the AI, look, that's what I'm saying. The AI is not even that good. This StreamYard will take this whole episode and it'll tell you, do you want to do AI edits? And you say yes. And it sometimes doesn't even do them. Like it says like, oh, it couldn't do it. It didn't work. The function doesn't work. I'm like, all right, whatever. But learning how to do the it just doesn't go through. But then like if it does do it, it's kind of clunky, right? But it's able to be done. So either way, that's an edit that I don't have to do. So I'll just throw it in there in the AI edit, and if it is what it is. I want to go back and tweak it a little bit. But for side by side, I have a few that we did AI edits, and they're off a little bit, and they just look funny. But with the original footage, I like to go back in. I could zoom in, and I could actually find where I want it. Or like it's kind of like half conversation, like you're supposed to, but it's like the bad half, or there's just like it's probably like a dead air part. So you just kind of find like, oh, I remember talking about this. I remember doing this. A lot of like, I'm actually going back and watching some of my side by side episodes and just remembering what did I say about that, or which movies have we seen? We've seen so many movies. We're on 83 episodes, or like no, 89, something like that, 89 episodes. So that's a show I've been consistently doing with my buddy Ben Garrett. We took a little hiatus because CJ needed a break. I needed to figure out how to get all here. So now I'm here, and then now Ben's we're not in a hiatus, but Ben is having a hard time. Not having a hard time. Just saying, Ben, what do you call it? Has his stuff to do. So we let him do his thing, and then when he's ready to come back, we just like I said, I left the light on for him. So I have everything loaded, still ready to go for Barbenheimer. So we'll get that going whenever. But that's the show I've been doing. And then my Manic Mondays, that one took a little break, like a miniature break, because I've been doing stand-up comedy and open mics, and I've been building that public speaking and that confidence. But yeah, like I was losing confidence because I was bombing, and it's such a horrible feeling to bomb, and you want to like not have that. But I'm using it as a callus, so I'm building it up as a callus. But I wasn't doing my Manic Monday episodes because I'll just be tired, exhausted, and like I said, a couple like episode 2 or 3, like I'm of this series, I'm a morning person, so I like to be up early, get things done. I'd like to get all my work done before the stock market's open, like it's just open, and that way I can just focus on the stock market and learn to grow that portfolio, and then have that done by 11 and noon, and then be able to work on content or grow or work on a business or get ready to hang out with my son, prepare things for my son. I don't like the fact that my stand up this week's gonna be a little bit ranty, but I want him to actually learn things and with me doing stuff. He used to like this dude. Now he's just been on the iPhone because someone gives him their iPhone, and they let him be on play with that thing all day, and that's annoying. But also that's why I'm also like doing things. That's a rant. I'm complaining. We can't scratch it from the records there, but what do you call it? What I'm doing is getting everything set up for this show. So that way it's boom, 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 boom. And I don't have to be like, oh, we don't have the clunks, because this is a live stream. And I do live shows at theaters. So every second counts and everything's worth doing. So we're down to the last 20 minutes, and we still have 2 topics. But there's basically the resume portion of this. I guess I should write in the banner. I should write resume. Let's see. Ah, look at that. Look at this. Look at this one. This is a new day show. The day show still working out the kinks. That's the CJ Live. I like to do that one. That one's a day show. I like that one. Um, CJ Live is cool. Here you go. Resume talk. So it's just basically I put content creator in there because filmmaker, actor, writer, all that stuff. It's just you just need one word for it, and that's what it is. It sounds funny. I'm picking that. I'm not trying to influence anybody, so I'm not trying to be an influencer. I'm just trying to be an exemplar. He's an exemplar, the guy that just tries to learn and do his thing and try to figure out life before it's too late. I do like that quote, not to be so morbid in the morning, but I do like that quote of life, just learn to live it. You're not going to come out alive. That's a great quote. I love that one. But yeah, so this way, and that's what on this resume, like I said, I go just person reading that, highlight this, click it, send it. Here's what I'm doing. Here's where I'm going. So it's clunky and messy right now, but it'll grow. So we got we got homework to do as well. Oh, yeah, resume. Sorry, we got homework to do as well. So um, and that portion, when I say resume, it's more like because it's also cjrobles.com. So I was thinking I could like try. I can't do it like live on set. So all I can do is like take some time today, at least 30, 40 minutes, an hour, and just work on my website and start letting people know what I'm up to and what I'm doing. And if it's something that they would like to be part of, or is it something we can do together, or grow, or something, or just want to be a fan or just want to follow, that's great. Yeah, I'll be looking into that. But another, or so and so also does a. I was talking about convention, so I got a convention next weekend, and then I have a basketball charity event I'm doing. So we have to got to start promoting that this week. So that's what I want my Manic Mondays, my Manic Movies to be my video store, but also where you don't get bored of me, or you don't get. It's just you go to my store and you're seeing what's new. It could be like if you actually physically go into a store and there'd be like a billboard, and this is what's playing this week, and this is where it's going on, and this is where some shows I'd want to go and do, but I can't. But this is where I'd like to do it. If anybody's been there, let's talk about it. You know, this is the future. This is where we're at. Like we can go into a room, into our closet, and take our computer and our mic, and we can communicate with other people. We're not alone, people. You're not alone. But also to like they're gonna hold you against accountable for everything. This is that part when the cop goes to you. You have the right to remain silent. Silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court of law. They will use this against you. Everybody will. So even yourself. But you know, like even like the goal of this too is as just to show progress and show to see where we're going and keep it going, keep the chain going. I have this idea that if you keep your chain going, like beyond the 21 days, you make that habit, and then it's becomes who you are. So we're also taking a page out of the JDF, and this is episode 6, so I'm 15 days away from hitting 21 days and making this a habit. And even at that, like even if I have to hit the 21 days and I stop, at least I got to day 21. But the goal is to keep going, just keep going. I got an hour before I go to work, and I think this is the midlife crisis portion of what I was saying to him about other stuff where it's like just feeling like just do what you got to do, and this is all you know how to do, then do that. All right, so that's resume, and then we have writing. All right, let's see if this whole thing will fit in here because I don't think it's gonna fit, but let's find out. What is this one? Oh, it's my cousin, Wayward Slow. All right, let's see. It does. All right, cool. So we're going back to the view Askew because that place already exists. It's already a full functioning idea, believery. But oh man, did I move it? Oh man, 1 second. See, this is why I got to be better prepared for this. This is what we're working on. So tomorrow we'll have everything in our hands, and we'll go from there. And that way, we don't have to do this. All right. So here's some projects that I have that I would like to work on, and this was something I was working with my son, and this is learning how to do a comic book. So Power Within is a comic book. So this is something I have to do. I have to practice to figure out on my downtime. I had to figure out how to do this. But this is a little idea I had with my son. The day before tomorrow. And I don't know, we're just going to have fun. It was going to be like a bunch of dinosaurs showing up in like modern time. And then we have to like put them back in the cages. And this is why I like putting dates on things. Is that okay? Two people get stuck uh, at dinosaurs before tomorrow, teleported to a different place in time. T-Rex nest, trapped by. Oh yeah, so they get stuck by Mama T-Rex. Oh man, this is when my kid. I should have capitalized. When your kid is like from 3 to 5 or 3 to 4, that's when they just start spitfiring ideas. Like I have videos of my son, and I was talking about the slimy booger. Now my son is beginning his head. He's going to the school and they're putting knowledge in there. Oh no, so he's getting so now he's getting smarter. So now he's questioning things. So like the slimy booger, I want to bring that to life. That was every night before he went to bed when he was like 2, 3, 4, he'd be like, "Dad, tell me the story about the slimy booger." And it was just a slimy. I don't know how we got to the slimy booger, but um, slimy booger would be like just he didn't show up to work. It wasn't really me. It was just a bunch of random things I would pick up in life and just showing up late to work or um, like staying up too late. There's like lesson learned from the slimy booger. Like you're like it was more like you're not a slimy villain or character, but more or less you were just perceived like that because you look like that. But I wanted the slimy booger to be a person that was just, or be like a personality that had feelings and that learned from their mistakes. So slimy booger, we just go in there. We just talk about the slimy booger. Keep in mind, the last 5 years, I've really just, or like 6 years basically, I've been just with my son. That's why I tell you my stand up too. Right now, I'm in kindergarten. I can't cuss. I can't say anything bad because my son's gonna pick up on it. So I don't. So I'm waiting for him to get closer to that preteen, that tween teenager, and that's how I'm gonna start letting some of the f bombs drop a lot. And boy, by then I'm probably gonna be so humble. I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna be happy that I have a kid that talks. So he's gonna be able to do all that. All I'm doing is I'm just making my nest to show him that how that he can do his thing, anything he wants to do. You can look and be like, oh, look, my dad did that. So that was one thing and this is a big thing I'm doing this too, because I didn't want my son to ever tell me, I didn't want to ever look at a moment at my son and be like, why'd you give up on this? And he can turn around and look at me and say, hey, Dad, remember you started that podcast and you just quit it? If you quit and you came out okay, I can quit too. Remember you were a filmmaker and you started making movies, you quit, I can do that. Remember you used to do, like, there's so many things that I started. So that's personal. That's a selfish thing of me. But I would prefer for my son to look at me and be like, oh, Dad, you were never the best actor, the never best podcaster, the best streamer. You were never good at that, but you did it. You were there. You tried. You attempted. You got a ninth place at the Olympics. You still got ninth place at the Olympics. You know what I mean? Like there's not a lot of people that could say that. There's 8 people that can say they beat you there, but there's a lot of people that say they couldn't be there. They couldn't do that. And so I do look at those kind of moments in my life. So I'm slowly coming out of this shell. I did create, I guess, a time capsule kind of thing, and my shed is now where I hang out in this my shed, and I have carry my thoughts. I thought this was gonna be more like a podcast studio, but it's not. It's definitely a shed. It stores all my stuff that I've been putting in that I go on like next week at Texas Frightmare. I have no idea what I'm gonna bring back with me, but whatever I bring back with me, and I have a tiny budget. This is gonna be my smallest budget because I'm I'm capping myself. I'm gonna be like, this is exactly what I'm gonna spend. And if something comes along that no one else is gonna have, it's okay. Unless that's the one thing I want to get, that maybe. But I'm learning to do these things, so that way I can focus more on other things. But my son's my priority number one. But sending all this stuff takes time away. So he wants to play outside, he likes to run, he likes to jump. I'm exhausted from just doing that, but it's gonna happen. So in order for me to work on my brain, I also got to work on my body. So I want to make sure I start. I got to get a gym membership. Probably gonna get a Planet Fitness one. LA Fitness is too expensive. I like the basketball, but it's summer. I can just shoot hoops outside. And plus, my body is breaking down on me. I stopped drinking. It's gonna be June 23rd. It'll be a year since I stopped drinking, and I stopped drinking. I started having body problems. I was like, oh, maybe I should have kept the minimum or something. Just kidding, JK. But I'm saying I have been feeling stuff, so I have to learn to take care of my body again. And 40 is a new journey. So I like to rather be fit in my 40s than false or fake in my 40s. And I'd rather be in good shape and keep the body going, keeps the mind going. My mind's got to stay sharp. it was like when I was younger, I was always like, you gotta take care of your mind because your body's gonna wear and tear on you, as I'm feeling. But you just keep going with it. And it's all the time. And if it is pain, it's pain. It's life's a pain, life suffering. So just taste it and go on. And it's your version. So remember, I kind of stop. I do a lot of motivate. I'm learning from stand up. I don't have to explain everything I say. I just talk. I don't have to edit myself. You'll know me. You know me enough. But just kind of do things. That being said, here is a very long overdue storyboard that I did from, oh my goodness, I haven't even seen this in so long. This is about to be 3 years old. Look at this. Look at this. I got stuff too. My buddy Scott Schiaffo, he inspired me, because sometimes you just, as a creator, you don't know where to go, you don't know what to create, and then a lot of people are like real criticky and try to tell you certain things, so you try to feel where to go. Well, Scott, I think in 2001, he made a short movie called I Got Stuff. And it's basically him, what do you call it, going to, he's in New Jersey, and he's, what do you call it, he's playing a character named Mo. Let's see if it's all right. Scott Schiaffo. Oh, you know what? Let me check that real quick. So, sorry, should I have this ready? So he's got a character named Mo, and we all know Scott from he's an actor from Clerks. He's the Chew's Gum guy. He's in Clerks 1 and Clerks 3. But where is it, Scott? He's got a short movie out here called I've Got Stuff, and I cannot find it. Anyways, I was going to show a little glimpse of it, but Scott does have a lot of his acting on here, and he is one of my all time. He's I think he's an underrated actor for my generation. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I would like to just kind of show where is it at? Come on, where are you at? Anyways, can't find it. But he did a short movie, and it's basically him playing this guy Mo, he's kind of just improv acting. He's kind of just acting on the spot, and he's figuring it out, and he's working on it, and it's a fun. There's some parts where it's a little comedy, so some parts that crack me up when he but it's more like a human piece, like a human, like a interaction piece, and it's like a character he created. And Scott's very talented. Like he's a musician, he's an editor, he could do a lot of stuff. So he does it, and I was watching it one time, and I was like, you know what I can do? I just thought of an idea. So I thought of like, what if we reshoot it? Like, what if at the time I was like, this is the time where him and I were messaging a lot. So I was like, oh man, I gotta tell him about this idea I have. And he was kind of like, cool, man, let's see what the second generation thinks about. And I was like, oh wait, I'm the second generation. I didn't think about that. So okay, so well, I don't want to play the part as Mo, and I don't know if I can find. Well, let's just do a storyboard. Let's tell a story, and then we'll figure it out. And then I just thought of like the storyboards. I thought about an animation, and that way I can bring Scott back as a voiceover. So yeah, we have here. I have basically, it's all done. I basically just have to bring this to life, and it's a story about where we come back with Mo, and what's he been up to is the same old. And then the reason this is the cool part. It's called I Got Stuff Too, because now I am in this is this one? Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, see, I get it right. So I'm thanking my younger self for doing this. And my illustrations don't ever get better because I'm working on them, so I need to work on them. But basically, Mo sees a couple, he's trying to swindle them. They come over here with this other guy who's happy to just put up shop next to him. Comes out, does a little spiel, sells the item in front of Mo, and Mo's shocked. So Mo wants to figure out what was it that he did. So since Mo has stuff, he goes, I got stuff. And he's like a swindler. He's trying to sell stuff like a vendor. So I was like, well, I'll just do it. But this is before I even got this job, which is pretty cool because I think that's why I stopped writing, because I didn't know how to actually do the interaction part. And plus, Scott and I just started talking, so being friends. So I was like, oh, let me figure this out. Look, wow, yeah, look, so it goes from May to June. So this is about to be 3 years old. So this is kind of good timing. I actually didn't see this till now, but and this is also cardstock, so it's better. It's the denser paper, so it doesn't tear really easy. So 3 years ago when I got these, I just left them out. But I do want to say that this is kind of like my very first storyboards outside of the pandemic. So this is a big deal for me. And now that I'm going back into it, I'm like, oh yeah. So now I gotta try to get this thing going so I can get Scott on board. And this is moving a lot way faster than I really wanted it to, but we're gonna try to do it. But they can't even do it without a pencil or a pen. So I think it fell. I think I dropped my pencil. Do we have a Sharpie? Sure. No, this is see, I got everything except what I need. Oh no, what am I doing? How about this one? Can we use this one? No, we can't use this one. So we'll just leave ourselves a little note because I don't have to be at work probably for another hour. So, but I just want the show to be an hour. I don't want it to go beyond. Hold on, I was gonna write in my book, because when you write in the book, it feels more tangible. It feels like more, I could go back and pick it up and look at it. So we got a little bit of time left. What did I do with this? Here we go. There it is. Under the keys. Also, I just posted my latest video for my stand-up. It just shows me that I'm going up there, getting the credit, you're not hearing anything yet, but they're motivational speeches, and Robert Downey Jr. is a big motivational influence on me. So I put a little quote there, a little video, but I was looking at the backtracking, and I was like, man, I gotta get back to running or working out again, because I can't run every day. My foot will give out. So I have to figure out I could do at least 3 days a week. And then we do own a gazelle, so I'm gonna see if that works. Maybe do a little test video, and we can track myself on there and do YouTubes. We'll see. We're content creating. It can be whatever it wants. But so today we do have a goal, and happy Cinco yesterday. Man, time just goes by, right? So we can still play with the comic book idea. We still have fun. But what's this? Oh, that's right. All right. We'll start writing. I've got stuff too. Ooh, we got 2 minutes. So writing is a little title for today. There's going to be, I got stuff to finish. Storyboards. I don't even have to write, just finish the storyboards. What do I see? What am I going with? So that way I can bring that back tomorrow and show you where I got. This is the point, because a lot of the stuff I do, or I shut down a lot, so I had to remove a lot of negative things that influences my life, so don't really shut me down. And now I don't really. I used to shut down a lot. Now I just don't care. I'm at the point in my age now where I don't care to do this. Care to what do you call it? I don't care to fight or argue. That's why the comment thing on Facebook, we'll see what happens, because might get in trouble, might not. I was just joking around, but it might actually be a bot. We'll see. But we're gonna finish storyboards. That's it. We're keeping it simple, because also today I still got to finish editing for Wednesday's episode. We're gonna drop it soon. Drop it on Wednesday. Our first episode of a Wait That Didn't Kill You podcast with Ty Gwen, and so that's we got an episode this Wednesday. So still gotta finish that. So kind of doing on the writing side. So we'll finish for right now. I'm gonna, as I log off, get back into the storyboarding, and then you know what? Since we're already getting at the end, gonna go a little bit over a minute or two. I started late a minute or two. Kind of not a rule of thumb, but theater. But we'll play my old music. See how loud that is. See if it's too loud. Yeah, it's a little loud. I did order headphones, so I got new headphones coming in for the podcast. I grew on the podcast too. Learning. I'm just having fun learning how to do this. And when I say having fun, I like working. So look at my videos. I'll have to figure out how to do shorts to bring you here. So hiring managers. See what you see. Follow the journey. Like and subscribe. And if you don't want to hire me, it's okay. You could be like, I thought about hiring that guy. Look where you went. That'd be cool too, you know. But finish storyboards for sure, and then we're gonna stay with that. You know, we'll do storyboards. I let's say let's give ourselves Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then if we don't hit our target, we'll slow it down and we'll figure out what happened or what's going on. Because I do have a lot. Wednesday is a big day for me, and I have a lot of things on that day. And from the beginning to the end of the Wednesday, it's going to be a huge day. So, you know, it's going to trickle over to Thursday, and Thursday is going to be exhausted. So I got to be ready for that. So I want to make sure I have all this stuff, all these shows ready to go. So that way it's boom, 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 boom. And maybe Saturday when it's the free for all day and I don't have a time slot really, just kind of when I go live, that'll help me kind of recalibrate, and then Sunday reset. So that's how we're doing it. We're doing a work week of Monday through Friday. Right now we're working from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. And that's what we're putting our time into growing a network. This is what this is. But this is also showing how to keep myself accountable, and showing hiring managers, anybody, like, hey, or just motivate yourself as well. If you feel like you can't do anything, just come over here and hang out with me, and we'll see something. If not, we can go Manic Mondays at night. My 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, my YouTube, my Manic Mondays, or Movies and Mental Health Meet. You can come and hang out there. That's a freaking organic. We just throw the kitchen sink and figure it out in that show. This is going to be more tamed, more organic, more structured, more we know what we're doing, we know where we're going. So we'll do that. But at least, like, that's all I'm going to do. I've got stuff to finish storyboards, because I can write, but let's finish the original story. And then, because that way I can do, I did three panels for the first part. For the first act, let's do 3 panels for the second act, and then 3 panels for third act. 3 act panels. So storyboards. All right. Just storyboards 1 through 3. Storyboards 4 through 6. Storyboards 7 through 9, and we'll have our story. And the cool thing is, I'm writing this exactly the way I did the videos last night. The way I did, the way I worked on the videos for the stand-up. The way I do it. I'm getting quicker at that because I can do it on my phone now. And what do you call it? But this, let's see. There we go. It's the same way. So we got storyboard. So this is a good starter. Look, we got storyboard 1 through 3 done. So we're just gonna do 4 through 6 and 7 through 9. And then we got our short story. So then from there we can go into what do you call it? Because the storyboard's already gonna have it. We're already gonna jump. We're starting off on storyboard. Should be writing, but it's starting off on storyboard because I'm giving myself my visuals to write about. So I'm doing like hieroglyphics to literature. It's the way I work. I've been doing this for a while, so I'm not gonna take suggestions. How about this, about that? This is the way it works for me. Kind of letting you in on it right now, because I am gonna do I'm gonna grow my Patreon as well. So this is kind of all marketing stuff. So this is showing you, giving you a free glimpse of the way I work. But I mean, it doesn't change. But this is my technique. But for this project, I work different on all projects, all different things. But for this one, I'm working mainly with storyboarding. So I'm doing storyboarding first, and then working through that to get my writing. So it's kind of like I got the lemon, so let's squeeze the juice out. Let's add some sugar and add some ice and some water, and then stir it up, and then we have our lemonade. You like that? Let's do that. It's called lemonade. Another distraction, right? But all right, I gone over 4 minutes. We've learned to not do that. The music already stopped playing, I think. We're still going? Is it still going? Yeah. So, all right, everybody. I'm going to get off in 45 seconds. So, yeah. I got stuff too. I'll be posting about it on my social medias. So you see where I'm at with that. What else we got? No, just going to be a chill day. Trying to do too much. Try to learn to just take it as what it is. But I'll be working on that resume. So that way, when I have this project done, I can show by the end of the week I've where I moved, and then in 2 weeks have the illustrations done, and then in 3 weeks put the animation in, and then in the week 4 we have our full project on this thing alone, and then we can what do you call it? Yeah, now I'm starting to really think that this needs to be a Patreon videos. See how my brain's working? I'm like, wait a minute, I'm giving away too much, but it's okay. I started later, so when you start this late, I feel like you should be able to give back. There's a lot of motivational speeches and speakers that say you give back to the generations of now, and I always look forward to. I look at the ones that before me and I respect them, and the one I'm in, I'm kind of always like iffy with, but the one under me, I would like to kind of not guide, just show you, but yeah, give back. So that's why I'm learning. I'm trying to like gouge people's out and be like, oh, pay me this, pay me that. I'd just rather have it happen organically when we get there. But at the same time, like, who am I? I don't know who I am. Who am I? We figured it out. I'm probably whispering at this point because my voice is going. I need something to drink. But all right, everybody. See y'all later. See you tomorrow or tonight. We'll see.